it's your boy Meech.
It's Nia.
And
you probably read the title, so you already know what it's about.
Yep. So we're gonna be talking about
moving in together, moving out your parents' house, however you want to put it.
The difficulty of it.
Yeah, what comes with it.
What it consists of.
A couple people that asked about this video, like, to tell me to tell. A couple people then told me, then asked, can we do this video or whatever. So, but I forgot. So here it is for you guys, because we get a lot of questions of how we did it, or should they move out their parents' house and stuff like that. Get a lot of questions asked like that. We've been doing this since,
and we're gonna be honest too. Yeah. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
We've been doing this since senior year, and we've been having our own apartment since high school. Yeah,
we were still in high school when we had our first apartment. I think it was about to be the beginning of the senior year, right?
It was the beginning of the senior. It was like October.
Yeah,
so going into senior year.
It was already school time around that time, so we was already in high school senior year. But we got our first apartment around that time.
October 17th to be exact.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm just saying.
But
that's when we moved in our first apartment together.
Now don't get me wrong, it felt good, like moving in here.
Mm-hmm.
First big accomplishment.
Well, yeah, we've been independent anyway, but
yeah, for the people that know us, they know that about us.
Yeah, y'all know everything. But
we moved in here. It was our first real accomplishment, doing stuff on our own. That was our first step into adulthood, like real adulthood, not just living in your mama's house saying you grown type shit.
Exactly, because that's what a lot of people think.
Paying your own bills, paying electric, paying rent, gas on your own, all that. So yeah, paying for food, everything.
Yeah.
But for me, it was difficult in the beginning because
it was tiring.
We were
working full-time jobs in high school.
We'd go to school, get out of school, and go
straight to work. Like me, I had half days, so I got out of school at 11 something, or whatever. So I go to work at 12.
Get off
at 8, and I do that every single day.
Yeah, now I'll leave school at regular time, get home around 2:40, 2:50, something like that, because it's not that far. And come in, take a little nap, be at work at 5, get off at 10, come right back home. Repeat the cycle until the weekend. And that was tiring.
Yeah, because you got to go right back to school.
For two teenagers
in the morning.
That's in high school, senior year. Senior year, the most difficult year. You got to do the most. You got to study the most, take the most tests, and all this other stuff. So it was hard. Yeah, it was difficult.
And then especially everybody that was in our class, especially people that was in my class, they always be like, "Oh, you came to school today," being funny, because I'd be missing school because I'd be tired. Put yourself in my shoes and go to school, and then go to work full time to pay rent, and see how you would feel, because it's not fun. That's the only part that I would say.
I think we was the only people in high school with our own apartment.
We was, and people come up to me how did you do it?
Yeah.
Or I want to move out too, and I'll be straight up.
If it was up to us, we'd still be living with our mama.
Yeah, I feel like if you're not in a toxic environment, don't try to hurry up and rush to move out.
There was stuff going on in the household.
Exactly. So it was time to go.
Yeah, you feel me? So
I'm not about to stay in no toxic environment that's just dead. I don't regret it. It was hard, but I don't regret it. I would not stay in an environment that I don't want to be in.
And keep in mind,
to be in my mama's house.
We had both just turned 18. I had literally just turned 18 in August. She turned in February. So I always used to say I'm moving out as soon as I turn 18, because me just talking, not knowing what's really going on in the real world. But I didn't know the shit was really gonna happen. So it really happened, but you feel me? I was happy about it. It wasn't nothing to be ashamed of or nothing like that, because you're taking a step into adulthood. But that's when you really learn about your partner. If you living with somebody else and you with somebody else, that's when you really learn about your partner. And you feel me? Y'all gonna fight, y'all gonna argue, because y'all learning how to coexist with each other. And it's not always easy. as people think it is. Just because y'all get along and y'all living over here and then you live over here.
Right, of course y'all don't get along.
Yeah, because y'all not seeing each other.
And I be seeing a lot of people on Twitter and stuff say, I'm not moving with no dude until we married. That's the dumbest thing you can ever do. Because you committing the rest of your life to a person. You don't know how they sleep. You don't know if they dirty. You don't know if they really clean up after themselves. You don't know nothing like about that person being in the same space as them 24/7. You don't know. So yeah. I feel like you really find out how a person really act and how they really is. And I swear, them arguments when y'all first move in, it's going to be something serious for real. Because y'all not used to being in the same houses and being around each other 24/7. Like, after a while, you get used to each other. But I feel like people be pressed to move in, like, with their boyfriend or girlfriend. If y'all already arguing and doing all that before y'all even move in together, don't even try to move in together, because it's just going to be a whole different situation.
Y'all going to be wasting money.
For real. Y'all going to be ready to... And then you can't break the lease. It's thousands of dollars to break your lease. So...
Yeah, so...
Y'all going to be in that house stuck together.
You got to pay twice your rent to break your lease.
Yeah, so...
That's anywhere. I don't know if that's every place. Some places might be different, but majority of the time you don't have to pay twice the rent.
You have to pay a lot of money to break, and it'd be thousands of dollars just to break your lease. So y'all gonna be stuck in that house until the lease over. Like, if it's already toxic, if you're already arguing, you're already not getting along, they already cheating and all of that, don't even move in together, because it's not gonna be pretty. You can't just leave. You can't just up and leave. It's a lease, and if you break it, it's going on your record. Your credit gonna go down. All of that. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that go into that. So I feel like if you're ready to move in with your boyfriend or girlfriend and it's already not a good situation, then don't.
Now keep in mind, we was already living with each other before we moved into the apartment. Most people know this, most people don't, but we was already staying together before we moved into the apartment. So we was already kind of used to coexisting with each other in the same space.
It's just the difference from being in one room to your whole apartment is yours.
Yeah, so like you gotta do everything yourself. It's not like your mama being there or nothing like that to do stuff around the house or whatever. So, but it was just learning how to coexist with your partner, learning new stuff about them, like learning what they like, what they don't like, and we still learning stuff every day. It ain't never gonna stop. You always gonna learn something new about your person, and it's like, it's not easy, but it's not hard.
Yeah. After a while, you get used to it.
We still young, but we was more immature at the time. Like, we was arguing over dumb stuff. And, like, we argue almost, I ain't gonna lie, we argued almost every other day. Like, it was just like about
every
dumb
week,
shit.
It was about something dumb. Just dumb stuff.
Yeah, but...
That's because I don't know, for me, I was real, like... Before I met him, I was depressed and stuff, so I always stay in my room. I didn't like being around people. I was always in my room. I always like my own space and stuff. And then moving in the house with him, it's like I'm around him 24/7. Like, sometimes it was irritating. So we were just arguing just because we need space or something like that, like over dumb stuff. Yeah. So then, like, that's another thing you gotta learn. Like, he go over his friend's house, or you go over your friend's house. Y'all get y'all space for a little bit, like stuff like that, because y'all be arguing just because y'all around each other, literally, over dumb stuff, just because y'all in the same space and y'all need space away from everybody needs space. It's okay to have space away from each other.
Now, paying rent and paying utilities, I'm not gonna say it's hard, but all you gotta really do is just budget your money. Like, if your money not like everybody else, I'm not comparing you to nobody else, but if your money not the same as everybody else, which we know is not, you're going to have to budget your money. So you're going to have to be careful how you spend, like eating out and stuff like that. So
because we did that a lot too. Like, we ate out all the time.
Yeah, we were so used to eating out. Like, before we moved into an apartment, we was eating out every other day.
Before we got our own apartment, we was eating out all the time. Like, we was going out to eat every day, all of that. And we had to learn, like, you can't do that when you got your own place, because you got to pay rent.
Yeah, we was still eating out when we moved in here. We didn't buy no groceries. Like,
we had, like,
we buy groceries every other month or something like that.
Stuff like that. But, like, other than that, and then
we was so
that's another thing. Everybody, like, social media will make you, like, it'll portray something that's really not even how it is. Like, people will post their refrigerator and stuff like this. Like, this how my refrigerator gonna look when I move up. No, it's not. You probably gonna have a box of cereal in there, a couple things of meat, some little quick stuff.
That's like, if you don't got the money for it.
Like, you not especially us being young and dumb. Like, a lot of people don't know how to grocery shop. A lot of people eat out a lot. So, come on now, you spending money on that when really you really should save money just by going grocery shopping. And then we had to learn the hard way though.
Yeah.
Because we used to spend a lot of money going out to eat every weekend, buying fast food every week, every day.
And it's not really hard to learn like the system of paying bills and how it works and stuff like that. It's just like they send out the bill a certain date, you pay it a certain date. It's just simple stuff.
It's just that
it's basically like paying a phone bill.
It seems like the months go by so slow when you live with your mama. As soon as you move out, the first be here in 2 weeks, like that. You turn around, you just pay rent. You turn back around, it's the first. Like, it seemed like you just paying rent. That stuff be coming so fast. Like, you gotta pay rent every time. Yeah, and then you gotta learn that, I mean, your apartment and stuff gonna come first. It ain't always about buying clothes and buying shoes or getting your hair done and stuff all the time. Sometimes you gonna have to go without that stuff just because you gotta pay bills.
Yeah,
like
you gotta make sure you got somewhere to.
So if you're not mature enough to
you gotta
know
build
that,
your
then
own foundation.
Stay with your mama rent free. While you still in that phase of, oh, I gotta have every latest shoe. Like,
don't let people
tell you any different.
Predict what you do in your life. So that's what we doing this video for, because a lot of people that we know, that a lot of people our age that want to move out because they got stuff going on. But I'm not judging nobody. If you want to move out, if you got the opportunity and you got the money to do it, then go ahead and do what you do.
But if you're not ready, then don't rush. Because a lot of people, they think just because they mama get on their nerves, they ready to move out. It's way more to it than. And I ain't gonna lie,
and you gotta be mature to do this.
A lot of people only want to move out their house to have sex. If we're being 100% honest, a lot of y'all only want to move out because y'all want to have sex outside y'all mama's house. Y'all know y'all mama not going for it. That's the only reason why a lot of people want to move out. It's way more to that than just leaving your mama. It's just because she annoying. Your mama's still gonna get on your nerves, or your daddy's still gonna get on your nerves even when you move out. Oh well. And I told this girl that because she asked me that one time. How did you do it? I want to move on my mama's house so bad. She get on my nerves. Da da da. I'm like, all right. It might look easy, but girl, if you don't got, and then she wasn't saying like trying to move out with a roommate or nothing. I'm like, you don't got no friend or nothing, cause, baby, you gonna be struggling.
You gotta be
especially
consistent.
You trying to be by yourself. And I think she was still in high school, cause this one I was still in high school, and she was younger than me. I'm like, wait, because
when you get an apartment, you gotta be consistent and you gotta be mature.
Like, just because your mama get on your nerves, oh well.
Yeah, because
everybody mama get on their nerves. Everybody daddy get on their nerves.
And then nine times out of 10, even though your mama get on your nerves, you still gonna end up calling back on your mama for something in the future. Everybody know that.
It don't matter if it's some groceries or what. Like,
a petty argument with your mama not supposed to predict or dictate what you do with your life.
Like I said, if you're in a toxic situation, that's different. Then nobody want to be in that.
If you're getting abused or something like that, like verbally abused,
mentally,
physically,
any of that,
emotionally,
move out. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that.
Yeah, but if you going through simple teenager stuff or whatever the case
like
may be,
you got a curfew or she just get on your nerves.
You might as well just stay at the crib. You might as well stay at home with your mama, or your daddy. It ain't even no point of leaving.
Like I said, a lot of people at Twitter and all of that type of stuff dictate their life and put a type of picture that ain't even what it is for like, they make you seem like you 19 still living with your mom, or you 20 still living with your mom. That's a problem. That is not a problem, because a lot of people still in college.
Yeah.
Or
you move to college.
Or a lot of people got a job and they saving up. Like, don't let nobody rush you to try to move out either.
Yeah.
You don't have to move out, because if I was in a right situation, then
we probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't be on my own, and I'm gonna be 100. I would not be.
We'd probably both be still living with our moms, and that's just honest. Like, that's just the honesty right there.
I'll probably still be living with my mama right now, but she live out of town.
Yeah. Well,
that'd mean I gotta leave him, to go live with my mom. But I would still be living with my mom if she did not live out of town, and that's just what it is. But
once you get the hang of everything, it's cool though. Like, it's not really hard.
You learn how to budget.
Yeah, you learn how to budget. You learn how to keep up with your bills and stuff like that. And it's not really hard. It's easy, but you gotta have support at the same time, because you're not gonna always know the answer to everything. Like, I didn't know. I ain't gonna cuss. I ain't know nothing. We taught
ourselves how to pay bills.
Bro, I didn't know nothing about how to pay a bill except for a phone bill.
We taught ourselves all of that. Nobody taught us how to go pay no light bill.
I learned how to do it, but
and that's a lot.
I still ended up getting help from
like
people.
A lot of people think rent is the only thing you gotta pay. No, a lot of apartments you gotta pay electric or gas. Some apartments you gotta pay both.
Yeah.
Like so, and then plus food, plus cable or Wi-Fi or whatever you gotta pay, plus your phone bill. So add all that up. Like you just gotta think about that before you put yourself in that type of situation.
That's a lot
of money.
A lot of cheese right there.
A lot of money. That's why I said you're gonna go. It's gonna be times you're gonna have to go without getting your hair done, your nails done, or
staying with the
getting them
latest
shoes that come out this weekend.
Because you're trying to build your foundation. Shoes is not gonna matter.
They still gonna be there.
Shoes not gonna matter if you get kicked out this apartment or whatever the case may be. You gotta make sure your foundation is straight. So keeping up with what everybody else doing. Your pocket's not the same as everybody else. Your situation not the same as everybody else. So you gotta go based off your situation and do what's best for you. You can't be trying to keep up with everything that everybody else doing.
And them apartments do not care about what you got going on.
They don't. They want their money.
They want their money. Period.
For real.
Like our apartments, the rent is due on the 1st and it's late by the 6th, so you got up until the 5th to pay it. But if you're late, that late fee, yeah, they want their money. It's money every time it's a day late. Our rent never been late, but if your rent late, they want their money. Period. Like
yeah, that's one thing.
The only time they've been lenient is since this coronavirus and stuff been going on, and people been losing their hours and stuff. They've been lenient about that type of stuff. But before then, they want their money. They don't care about nothing you got going on just because you done called off a couple days of work and now your check a little short. They don't care about none of that. So
yeah.
And then if you're gonna move in with your boyfriend or girlfriend, y'all gotta figure out if I'm gonna go 50-50, if they gonna pay all the bit. Like you gotta think about that too, because a lot of people think that a dude is supposed to. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people do believe in that, but me, I went half on everything. Like
yeah.
But a lot of girls, they feel like the dude supposed to pay all the rent or they want him to pay all the bills and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not doing that because
I'm not doing that.
As soon as we get into an argument or break up, you gonna think you can kick me out and my name on the lease too, just because you pay all the bills. No.
It should always be 50-50. I don't care what nobody talking about. The male should be doing this. The male should be doing that.
Especially while we maybe if we grow up and be rich, maybe he might want to pay all the bills or something. But as of right now, while we still young, don't let people, like I said, don't let social media make y'all think that, everybody gonna have it together. Because if you don't got it together, it will make you think your dude got it together or whatever. Like, we all just 19, 20, 21. Ain't nobody got it all together like that to be paying all no bills.
We all still trying to figure out life.
Exactly.
Everybody ain't gonna have it figured out.
Like, later on down the line, if we got the money, then okay. But everybody's still young right now. Ain't nobody. I'm not even that type of person to try to make him pay all the bills by himself. When we was still in high school.
Yeah. We was
we
still in high school. But once you get it all figured out, it's all good. Like, you get the arguments out the way, you get the budget out the way, you learn how to stay consistent and do everything. It's all good. Like, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You do what you're supposed to do and handle your business, you're gonna be straight. What y'all think our next video should be? CEO family, we on the come up. I know some of y'all seen that new merch I put up, that little sketch I put up. I know that some of y'all like that. I might get a different little sketch, but we're gonna go from there. But
this was one thing I wanted to talk about too. If you in the house with your mama and she making you pay rent, bounce. Period. No, I don't care what nobody say. I feel like if you in the house with your mom, she should not be making you pay $300 towards rent or towards the none of that.
I can see if you 25.
None of that. Exactly. I can see if you way older and you
25, 3 kids,
you fresh out of high school,
4 baby
and she
mamas.
feel like you about to start paying rent now. Just get your own apartment. You gonna pay $600, $700 for a 1-bedroom anyway.
For real.
If you putting $300 towards her rent, you might as well get your own apartment with your boyfriend or with your best friend or something, because that's half of the rent right there. Like, no, that's no.
But one thing I will say,
then go.
One thing I will say is, if you're moving in, if you're a teenager and you with somebody for years or whatever, out of high school, and y'all want to move in together, one thing y'all gonna have to do is learn how to communicate. Cause us as teenagers going into young adults, we don't really learn how to communicate as much as we supposed to. Now, some of us do by communicating with our parents, but some of us don't got it like that. And you feel me? It's not the same for everybody else. So y'all gonna have to learn how to communicate, or y'all just gonna be arguing about everything. You gotta learn what your partner do and don't like. You gotta figure out, you just gotta figure out everything that's going on. in y'all household and whatever y'all got going on. Y'all gonna have to learn how to communicate. So that's one way to make it easier on yourself and keep everything copacetic. You feel me? Now, we find out the gender of our baby next week. And I know
I'll find out. I'm not telling him.
Well, yeah, I guess she, cause I don't know if they gonna let me in, so she might be surprising me. So I don't know. We gonna figure it out.
Just because this virus going on, they wasn't letting the mom and the dad back in the room, but they only letting the mom back. They only letting the patient back. So, the dad or whatever, whoever come with the mom, they got to sit in the lobby. So when I find out, he probably gonna be sitting in the lobby, and I'm not telling him. Yep. I'm gonna probably surprise him.
We're gonna post a video for y'all. We're gonna tell our immediate family.
No,
first.
They probably not even gonna know. I'm probably gonna make them wait too.
Oh, okay. Well, that's just probably how it's gonna be. But
I might don't tell Mama because Mama our biggest supporter. She watch every video.
True.
She comment on every video.
I know I'm gonna tell my grandma, but I know that for a fact. But yeah, we're gonna make a video for y'all. Let y'all know the gender. Comment below what y'all think the baby gonna be. Comment boy or girl. We both got on pink, but you know, team boy or team girl. Which one are you? Which one? Team girl. She wanted a girl so bad she can't.
At first I said I didn't care, but girls are more fun. You can dress them up. You can do their hair, all of that type of stuff. They so cute. Boys just bad. Y'all just bad. Y'all just run around and be bad, and y'all just.
Now,
you can't even dress them up. They just
if some of y'all right now that's watching this got some kids, and it's a girl, let us know if she bad. Cause she just make it seem like boys is just bad. Like
they are.
Like it's not bad girls out there.
They probably are, but it probably is. But you can still do their hair, dress them up.
You can do boys' hair if you grow it out.
It's not the same.
It is. You can literally braid it.
That's it.
Girl, you talking about
berets and ballies and all of that.
Anyway, man, thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a comment.
And tell us what other videos you want to see.
Tell us if you think it's gonna be a boy or a girl. And
y'all gotta tell us what y'all gonna see so we can really be doing. We really gonna do videos.
Yeah, we trying to get better with being consistent.
We should have been uploading, but you can't. You supposed to be yourself on here. You can't force it. So like the other day we were gonna do a video, but I wasn't mentally in a.
Yeah, she got pregnant brain. So
no, be quiet. I wasn't mentally in a state of mind like I wanted to do a video. So and he understood that. So I told him we can record today because.
You want to show me your belly?
You can't post. I mean, you can't force.
You want to show me your bump?
You're supposed to be yourself.
She don't want to show it. Show your belly
bump. It ain't
bump.
even no bump.
Yeah, it is. Look at her little belly bump.
There ain't nothing there, really. If we be honest.
Thank y'all for watching. CEO family. We out here. I don't know what she doing, but make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Tell your mama's mama. Mama's mama.
Okay, we ain't gonna start that. Just make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.